Hey everybody, Jason Burmis here. Oh, I just got this. Oh, look at that. Merry Christmas to you, Mike. We'll be texting you back. And Merry Christmas to all of you out there. Look, I kind of just want to get this out of the way before, I try to talk about more joyous things. And we'll cover it in a minute. But obviously my thoughts and prayers are going out to anybody that may have been directly affected into what happened at Nashville today. So far, what we're hearing is an RV, that started broadcasting. It was going to explode in 15 minutes, and then it did. I don't really even want to weigh in on it. So much going on. I will say this. When you have an event like that, and it's Christmas Day, a lot of people are not going to be paying attention as much initially during the day. So it is a way that you could slide some information away from the narrative if indeed it were somehow different from what is projected by the media. Whatever. Guys, I hope so far. It's 1 p.m. here over in the Quad Cities, over in the Midwest, over in Iowa. And so far, so good. Christmas is great. Girls are upstairs learning AC-doocy on the backgammon so we can actually play a game after this broadcast. They got their first ever little camcorders, so they're already talking about becoming videographers. Some art sets. They got me this super sweet WrestleMania 11 shirt, which, come on, guys, pretty much Christmas present of the year, right? And I'm having a good time. I'm having a Merry Christmas. We're all going to eat together. Maybe we'll watch a movie together later, but a lot of happiness and joy in the house, and I hope that is going on over at your homes too, and you are spending it with your loved ones and your family, and you have not been intimidated by any of this. And that's why I'm just going to go over a couple stories, and one of them is this feel-good story. Is props to Kirk Cameron. A lot of us in what they will call boomers, and by the way, Kirk, you're looking great for 50 plus, my man. Looking great. We know him from Growing Pains. He was the bad boy son in the Great Family. And, he did 2 protest marches where, people sang Christmas carols. Great. Awesome. Good. Thank goodness and thank God. All right? I'm not a religious guy. But you know what I don't like? When people in the comments get this idea that somehow I mock religion or I'm disrespectful. I don't mean to come off that way. In fact, I respect everybody's religion. If I goof around and joke, it's because I joke about a lot of things. I joke about a lot of things. I try to keep, a somewhat, sane, sometimes black, morbid sense of humor about the world. And again, no matter what God you believe in, or whether you believe in one or not, I hope that your thoughts, if not your prayers, are, again, for anybody that's been affected by this. Again, I don't want to get into speculation. Again, they're saying an RV. It's a huge blast. Nashville, pretty nuts. Quite frankly, it's not something, all this stuff isn't stuff that I want to weigh on my day. I'm just going to be honest about it. My big Christmas gift to me was that last Black Friday. So not this one, but like last year, I bought Mortal Kombat 11, not even like the, the aftermath and all, whatever. And I've always played through those games, at least the story mode. And for some reason, I hadn't got to it. I didn't want to get into another video game. It's just, I don't play a lot of video games anymore. I collect more than anything, or I flip them on Mercari or something like that. And the story's awesome. Last night, it felt like it was Christmas Eve. Like, I'm like, oh, this is fun. And, again, Christmas morning was great. I got to put together this basketball hoop. The girls are looking forward to that. So, again, guys, get your questions in, your comments. I hope that you're having a great Christmas. Thank you for taking some time out of your Christmas to spend it with me. As everybody knows, thumbs the video up, subscribe, and share. We're fully demonetized here. This is what we use as our super chat mechanism. And let's see. When does the mask nonsense end? Before June 2021? I don't know. It depends on where you're at. Right now, like the mask is basically a suggestion here in Iowa. Okay. That's what's really going on. And thank you. Shout out to Rockfin viewers. By the way, we're going to get to that. Rainbow High, she just sent me a tip over on Rockfin. We really do appreciate that. Is that also nice to have a Christmas moment with us? Thanks, Jason. Well, thank you. We're reading that on air. I get those on my watch, the Rockfin tips directly, and that way I can actually read them on air. So, Rockfin, a great platform as well. And again, Merry Christmas to Donnie. And, we'll get to the questions and comments over there if you leave them. Let's go down the line, guys. Let's do it. And remember, thumbs it up, subscribe, share if you're new. Create the free Rockfin account. There it is. That's my broadcast. That's only available on the Riz Flex. I believe it's her Patreon, because she was a little afraid to put it on the YouTube. Long form interview like this one. It's going to be free over on the page for at least the weekend. So go check that out before it goes to the premium members. And remember, the premium members also have the very Action for Assange holiday special up there. We really appreciate the premium members. And again, all the documentary films are free. All right, let's do it. Let's get to it. Let's see. Let's scroll it down a little bit. Let's see. Hey, Brian, I hope that you're having a great holiday, brother. Let's see. False flags aplenty, Burmis. Let the speculation begin. Was this over bourbon? Who knows? Let's make shiz up. I don't even want to think about anything. I mean, it's pretty dark that's happening in America. You know what it reminded me the most of? Children of Men. The opening scene in Children of Men, especially because as you progress, it becomes murkier and murkier as to what, the government is responsible for and these other groups are responsible for. So, yeah. Let's see. Merry Christmas to all. Agreed. Merry Christmas to the brigade. Yes. Happy Festivus. Correct. Or will there be feats of strength later? Perhaps. I don't know. Okay. More Merry Christmases around. Classic WrestleMania 11 shirt. Do you want Hogan or the Warrior to win? Man, WrestleMania 11. Everybody was behind the Ultimate Warrior. Like, I remember as a kid when I did move to upstate New York. All right, so this is when I'm going into 7th grade, the summer from I believe 11 to 12. Okay, so this is it. This is the one. This is the big deal. I got a new outfit at McLaughlin's. Okay, so there was these white and black jam pants that were kind of like Skids ripoffs, and I got an Ultimate Warrior fresh, clean white T-shirt, and I thought I was the man. In fact, I would say the only other shirt that rivaled that one for me anyway. Let's see what we got here. Another Rockfin tip. We'll get to that in a second. Was the Terminator 2 shirt with Arnold on it as a kid. Merry Christmas to you, Patty, and thank you for all the support throughout all this. I really do appreciate you watching and supporting me, on alternative platforms as well. Let's see. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, Bill. What are your thoughts on the Oklahoma City, Tennessee? Are you talking about the Nashville thing? Again, I've told you. And Merry Christmas, my dude. Are you talking about? If you're talking about Oklahoma and the people going in, I don't think that's Oklahoma though. I think that is Oregon. So I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. I don't want to get into it. Creepy Days, okay. Witness reports gunshots, possibly recorded audio, and a warning from an RV prior to the explosion. Yes. What stimulus package? Can't you see we're dealing with terrorists here? Yikes. Let's see. White National Militia Group is blamed. Is that what they're saying? Yikes. Back to you, Jason. Okay, please someone tell me what. Ask me anything. Yes, that's what we got. Santa Bot is coming to town. The Rundown Live is here. Let's show that. And of course, that's Kristen Harris's. Get up. Why is it not letting me show it? Well, it says it's giving me an error just so everybody knows. I'm hitting that show button. And then Nashville Explosion. Let's show that. I think they might be censoring any of those links because it's giving me an error on it. It's not letting me do it unless one of my mods already let it happen. There you go, guys. And I mean, you got to wonder why would you suppress that information? Why is the suppression of information so prevalent in society today? Yikes. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. The artist formerly as Merry Christmas. Who's Mike? Hi, Karen. Happy Festivus. Hi, Karen. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I really do hope everybody's having a really Merry Christmas because, like I said, so far, so good. When I went upstairs, Alana was sitting there just waiting for everybody else. Couldn't wait to dig in, and today didn't disappoint. Nobody seemed disappointed, and everybody's into what they got. I also got the card game, Butts in Space, that has been a big hit. I guess it's a little bit like Rummy, but Butts in Space, folks. I don't know. Again, guys, I don't want to get into it. A speaker was hacked. Interesting. So this could be like cyber warfare on top of everything. Let's see. Who knows? Have you looked into Article 38 of the Brexit bill? It removed the Queen from sovereign head of state and handed full sovereignty over to the Parliament. No, I haven't. That sucks. Didn't hear about this. I haven't heard about any of this yet. Yeah, I've been trying to keep that out there. Merry Christmas, Nipples McBurmis. Well, thank you. We'll try to keep these nipples nice and hard. It won't be hard if you step outside right now. Like 2 days ago, totally warm. Last 2 days, oh my frigidness. Woo! It's been cold. It's been cold outside. Let's see. Merry Christmas. We got some Merry Christmases. Let's see. That shirt is dope as hell. First thing I noticed. Again, I was excited when I got it. This is a great gift. I'm a big fan of this thing. For sure, folks. AT&T building sabotage. T-shirt is a great Christmas present. I agree. If Christmas comes once a year, isn't every Christmas present of the year? Yucca. I guess, man. I don't know, man. This is just something I was kind of stoked on. At first, I was like, bedtime shirt. It's a little bit big. It's like a double XL. But, I've been eating too much holiday food and needing to get in shape anyway. And I said, you know what? This is going to be perfect for the Christmas day. AMA. Thumbs the video. We don't even have 100 thumbs up. Come on, guys. Let's do it for Christmas. What up, Jason? Burmese Brigade. That's WrestleMania 6. It is. It's not 11. I'm an idiot. Is it? It is 6, isn't it? Is it 6? No, that's not 6. Is it? Oh, man. I think you're right. It is WrestleMania 6, not 11. And see, this is how dumb I am. I got the X wrong instead of the V. Look at that. Man, 6. If this is WrestleMania 6, when was WrestleMania 6? So that has to be the time I'm about 10 or 11. We're going to do it live. That's what we'll do. This is the important stuff of the day. WrestleMania 6. Boom. 1990. Yeah, so that I would have been 11 years old. Correct. Big time pay-per-view. And yeah, it was Hogan versus the Warrior. It's important stuff here, folks. Some big matches on this one. Rick Martel versus Coco Beware. I totally watched this, by the way. There's a 100% chance I watched this. Rick Rude versus Snuka. Big Boss Man versus Akeem. DiBiase versus Jake the Snake. Man. They had the Heart Foundation. Whew, the memories. The memories back here. I can't read Roman numerals, apparently. That's why we got to get the GoFundMe numbers up so I can learn my Roman numerals and not get my WrestleManias wrong. Fake news Burmese, what can you do? All right. Let's keep going. I was going to say that. Merry Christmas. He wasn't a bad boy on Growing Pains at all. I'm thinking Jason Burmese never watched Growing Pains. Oh, I watched Growing Pains. I know all about Leonardo DiCaprio as the kid in the closet, and he was the bad boy. He has the heart of gold. He starts to turn it around later on and become the big brother type, but he was the one that was always into the mischief. Ben was the younger brother that stayed out of trouble, but that come to God moment for Kirk Cameron was when I think he gets like $3,000 inherited, and he's going to go buy a used car, but instead he runs into a homeless man, I believe, and he gives him the money so he can go down to Florida. He doesn't give him all the money. I think he gives him some of the money and then buys a lesser car. So don't tell. Growing Pains was big. Alan Thicke, you better believe it. Totally happening. Like you wouldn't believe. Big fan of Growing Pains, JNNX. How dare you? How dare you question my knowledge of such a show? Now, again, long time since I watched an episode of Growing Pains. Could be mixing stuff up. Tweet Storm 5 for Julian Assange in 1 hour. Awesome. Get in on that, everybody. Heard anything about Adam Schiff? Took off a plane last night by the FBI. It's all over Parler. Is it real, though? Or are we talking about fake ankle bracelets that never seem to come to? Are we trusting a plan? Is there still a plan to trust? You know who I trust? This guy right here. You should trust yourself as well. When you look in the mirror, you go, I trust this guy. But you still have to make informed decisions and understand you get things wrong, like Roman numerals on Christmas Day. I'm bankrupt. How about you? What did I miss? I am not bankrupt right now, thank God. And I hope that most of you are not bankrupt out there. And I understand the frustration, and that's why we must become the great resistance and fight back. I was going back and forth with my boy today. He's loving this shirt as well. Let's see. We're going to have to bring this back up. But we disagree on a lot. And, we're having conversations. I had a conversation with a random woman that was in my messages that I just noticed today. And it was very civil. And hopefully, that was actually a conversation where she'll check out some information and maybe, change her mind on some things. Let's see. Let's get it down. He was the bad boy, I'm telling you. Let's see. Bad boy the same way Michael J. Fox was a bad boy? Not really, because Michael J. Fox got good grades and was was Alex P. Keaton? They were nothing like each other. How dare you? I'm thinking you didn't watch either one of those shows, and I watched all of them. There it is right there. Whoop. 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 See, there was the jump. I knew it was going to happen. There's the WrestleMania 6 stuff. We got more stuff here. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, wow, that's a big one. Here we go. I just looked up. Have you seen Corbett's new Future of Vaccines doc? No. I'm sure I should. And again, I'm trying to have a good day today. We're going to watch some family films. They were watching Elf yesterday. We're going to stick something in there nice. Found out my 15-year-old pity has cancer. I got her on CBD, turmeric, and steroids. What were you giving Karma to treat her cancer? I wasn't giving her the steroids, the CBD, the turmeric, vitamin E, and then the fenbenzidol, Mark. Hey, I'll tell you what, again, they gave her weeks, and she lasted over 6 months. And I love that dog. And I mean, we could have gone further, but she was just in so much pain. It wasn't getting better. And first Christmas without her. Feel for you. Oh, I may as well spend Christmas with Jason. Church is shut down. Yeesh. The mask nonsense is just beginning. Donnie Wahlberg. I mean, what about Donnie Wahlberg? What, you think Donnie was the bad boy in New Kids on the Block? Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, and then Donnie trying to be the bad boy. I don't even know if Donnie was really the bad boy in that group. I don't know. I wasn't huge. Like, New Kids on the Block had its moment. Oh. Did you see AOC going to lose her seat? Hopefully Killer Cuomo and de Blowhart are replaced too. I think they want Cuomo as AG. So sorry about your pit. I know. That's heartbreaking. Merry Christmas, Jason. Hope you're having a wonderful one. So far, so good. You think there's a blood fight for the Republic coming? I sure hope not. Sure hope not. Again, I'm preaching what? Nonviolent resistance, sit-ins, the new civil rights movement, the great resistance. Thank you for your work in the world. Love you, man. I love you. Shiz, LMAO. Happy Christmas from the UK. Let's keep going. I hope AOC loses her seat. She is supported by the Rockefellers, though. I think she's around. Children of Men is my all-time favorite movie. I don't think she's going anywhere. I think they're going to continue to utilize her cult of personality and her looks and the agenda she's spewing, and, act like that's a mainline agenda. That woman is like, a bad actress, in my opinion. She's not a political revolutionary. Please. Thank you. Down Syndrome Warrior was my favorite as a kid. It was hard not to like him. Dude, like so buff, like no body fat. He was like a buff, freaky Steven Tyler with face paint, right? All the fringes coming off, just shaking everything. The Warrior. Yeah, again, great present. That's 6. Yeah, I know. We got it. Don't forget to give Fauci a #1 sign for his birthday. Effing asshole. Where did you live before you moved upstate? So, born in Florida. Then we moved to Dutchess County area, which is still kind of upstate New York, but like 45 minutes outside of the city. And then up to Montgomery. And then when I was living in Oneonta, that's Otsego County. And now we're out here in the Quad Cities in Iowa. Yes, I get it. Yeah, 6. We got it. WrestleMania 6. Merry Christmas. Happy birthday, baby Jesus. Most joyous time of the year. I get peace on earth. No more attacks. Let's see. McLaughlin's is now a Chinese Red Lantern. Yeah, I know. It's been there for a long time, the Red Lantern. In fact, I would say the Lantern has probably been there at least 15 years, maybe more, right? That's been there way, way long. McLaughlin's went out of business probably when I was first graduating high school, going to college, right? Right, Rusey boy? You are an American treasure. Thank you for your service to humanity. Oh, that's very nice of you to say. You need to learn how to read Roman numerals, Burmis. Listen, I had my come to Jesus Christmas moment on the Roman numerals. The cabal is kicking, LOL. Let's see. Happy Christmas, bro. Happy Christmas, everyone. Hope you're good. Roman numerals, not a strong point. Apparently not. I should have, because I'm a big Rocky fan, right? Big Rocky fan. Big Rocky fan, and I blew it. V and X got him messed up. Maybe it's some kind of inverted code I didn't want anybody to know about because I'm a Illuminati shape-shifting reptile. Yeah, that's it. Check out Synagis, another RNA drug they tried to give me my preemie daughter. My goodness, 6 shots a year. Yikes. Nerds, great resistance. Okay, go. Okay. Listen, man, it looks like you have a beard, not the greatest hairline, but you're obviously very, very intelligent and don't like people to, resist tyranny. Smart man, right? We should just all bend over and take it. I get it. Do you think deep state politicians are merely compromised, or are they MK Ultra programmed as well? Yikes. I don't know, man. I think I don't know about, the full-on Manchurian candidate in the sense that you're thinking, but I think that we're all programmed. Like when I was going to do Under Control, I was going to show you that aspect of public relations, of propaganda, of how we all are fooled by subliminals in advertising and elsewhere. It's good. I am here too. That's good. It's good for you. Hi, Karen. I'm good. Going to work in a while. Hope yours are doing okay. YouTube decides now. Twitter says Adam Schiff was arrested at LAX at 10 a.m. I can't confirm it. Anything from anyone. That'd be crazy. That would be nuts if they arrested Adam Schiff. That would be something. On Christmas Day? You'd hear these people. You'd literally be hearing the MAGA crowd going, "It's Christmas." All day. Ba-ba-da-da-da. Satan Claus. If a white national group is being blamed, then that means Whitney Webb predicted Nashville. Whitney Webb, very smart. This guy is smart. He's pointing to himself and funny and easy on the eyes. Is it? Are you? Or are you my buddy James with a different avatar, with a troll avatar? Who knows? YouTube is the captain now. Thanks, HC. I'm just chilling. Trumpet News and NDT have covered the Nashville bombing. 2020 wouldn't be complete with some violence on Christmas. Yikes. Merry Christmas. Wrestling question. Top 4 wrestlers. Flair, Foley, Austin, The Rock. See, see, I was out by the time The Rock and Foley were big. Flair was always around. Austin was not who he became. I'm much more older than that. Now, if I had to talk, first of all, King Kong Bundy and Kamala during that 80s era are some of the most underrated heels that you wanted to watch no matter what, no matter who was wrestling them. So they should be talked about out of the gates. Rowdy Roddy Piper, not only because he was the bad guy I hated as a child, but he was the anti-hero I learned to love as he turned through. Piper, for me, number 1, numero uno, no doubt about it. In fact, Piper, he's on the shirt too. He's on the shirt. There it is. Piper 1,000 times over was my dude. And then, it's very varying, right? There's a lot of great wrestlers during that era that I really enjoyed watching. You could talk about Jake the Snake being really enjoyable to watch. Even DiBiase as a heel, hard not to, love what he did. I mean, those are some of the more memorable moments out there. Hogan, you're not going to give Hogan his due. Macho Man, boom, the Warrior. You couldn't leave it to 4. How about that thought and conduct? And I'm not a wrestling fan by any means, but as a kid, I used to love it. Let's see. They know we're awkward and they fear us. So what's with this Nashville bombing? And the UK just heard and had to come to YouTube for info. We just showed you. They're saying RV. They're saying that something was being pumped out into the public. Somebody said they might have heard gunshots beforehand. Who knows? So held for review. I guess there's just errors on everything. I can't just allow these things. In the Midwest, colder than upstate New York. No, so far we've had way less snow than what they've gotten there. And the weather has been reasonable. It's just you get really crazy wind here. So anyone who thought I was leaving like some situation to come to some like scary weather, winter's been mild so far here. Big time. I don't want to jinx it, but big time mild. Bill Gates applied for IBM. My grandfather D said hell no and told me he was a punk kid. I think what world would be if my grandfather hired him off roof. It's 62 degrees here in New Jersey. Nice. Jason, any ideas what the streak of smoke was that shot up into Nashville skyline seconds before explosion? I haven't seen it. I have no idea. Flair, Warrior, the Giant, and the Hulkster. Merry Christmas from Scotland. North Carolina woke up to a white Christmas. Cool. It's getting cold in here, so put on all your clothes. I'm getting so hot, I'm going to put my clothes on. Yucca, yucca, yucca. It's getting cold in here. Yep. Using new headphones to listen. Woohoo. Awesome. I hope they sound good. And Merry Christmas. Yes. I know. Yes, Brian. Yes. Shove my nose in a little bit more. It's 6. I know. We can do a show together on Rumble. Okay, Ember. Sounds good to me. Get at me in the DMs. I get it. Yep. Must have went to Oneana. That's correct, Bert. Correct. We'll do it live. It's okay, buddy. The shirt screams 1990. It does scream 1990, right? It screams awesome. That's what it really screams. Great shirt. Oh, wait, did I have one of these I missed? Oh, and shout out to Kara Castronova if she's watching this. By the way, hopefully I'm going to see Kara out in DC when I go in about a week now. I got to get things together on that. Boy, let's see. Great shirt. Smash the like button. Did you see the massive fireball in China at night? No. Jason isn't Illuminati because I think Roman numeral knowledge is mandatory. I think that's like first grade level, right? Jake the Snake, whoop whoop, Merry Christmas. Oh, let's see. How far back do you think this whole 9/11 pandemic? You know what? We get into that forever. Guys, I'm gonna shut it. It's about Hacksaw Jim Duggan. You're right. I like what Diamond Dallas is doing these days. So yeah, listen, thumbs it up, subscribe and share. Hey, by the way, Steve, Merry Christmas. Good to see you and everybody else that tuned in. I'm going to go up there. The girls are yelling at each other all of a sudden. And I'm going to try to get up there and, calm it down and play some AC-doocy backgammon. I hope you guys are having an awesome Christmas, because so far I am. Try to take a day with your family today. That's what I'm doing. And you guys are my family. So thanks again for all the support. Remember, thumbs it up, subscribe, share. You can support me with the GoFundMe, or you can subscribe to the Rockfin. Just get the information out there and have